welcome to episode 4 of the Super Cyclone Challenge season 2024. My name's Nathan Foy and we're back in the studio once again with another contestant who's going to try their might and attempt to get as high up as possible the mile per hour tree to win real prizes. Well, joining me tonight we have, all the way from India, Trinanka. Welcome.
Yes.
Hi there. How you doing?
Hello. Yeah, it's fine. Really, I'm working in a meteorological agency currently, and recently I went to on a conference on a Indian meteorological department in Andhra Pradesh, and I met the MDDG there. And also the West Pacific is currently really doing some nasty things. I mean, breaking records, tracking those kind of.
That's right. So you're at a meteorological conference there.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. And you're joining us from Kolkata still, right?
Yes.
And I say still because you've played before. You were with us during Hurricane Week 2022 on the last set, and you got to 40 miles per hour. How did you feel about that?
Well, I'm pretty happy with that. I was pretty happy.
And you're back again.
Good.
You were successful in our randomized application process. There's quite a lot of demand, actually. So you're quite lucky to get through. So how well do you think you're going to do today? Have you read up some more on... I mean, you can't ever be fully prepared with what questions are going to turn up, but how are you feeling about tonight?
I'm kind of worried about the Quickfire round because I'm not very strong outside of North Indian Ocean. So that actually depends that how many lifetime I got and how will I reach. Maybe I'll try for 40 miles per hour. Let's see how it goes.
All right. Never say never. We have everything lined up. We got 24 questions, which separates Trin from the top of the mile per hour tree, 215 miles per hour, which would really bump up that number if anyone wins the grand prize, $250 on tonight's show. And basically the mile per hour readout that you get up to is pretty much what you take home at the end of the show tonight, and of course we'll convert the winnings over there as well in India. So Trin, are you ready to begin?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, excellent. So, of course, we have our quickfire round to begin with, and it's a quick 10-second run in here to try and figure out as many of X, Y, and Z as possible. Let me just... I always forget to sort this out before I start the recording, but I'm just going to get a proper clock up here so I can properly time you, just to make sure that this is all done as fairly as possible. So, you were worried about this one. Well, here comes the question if you're ready, Trin. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. So, it doesn't have to be in just tropical areas, but I would like you to name me as many national weather services around the world. Go.
Well, Indian Meteorological Department, National Hurricane Center, Joint the National Hurricane Center, Japan Meteorological Agency.
And that's time. We got 3 there.
Okay.
I think we got 3. I don't know what you said at the very beginning.
Well, it's National Hurricane Center, I said,
Yep.
and National
IMD, JMA.
JMA, and Joint Typhoon Center. I think that's unofficial, maybe.
The JTWC. Well, I mean, it's sort of a national weather service, but it's not really. It's military facing, but we got 3 there in the end. I mean, there's tons around the world, but it's quite difficult to think straight
there
up.
is Augusta there, BOM there.
I mean, you got the BMD, right? Bangladesh Meteorological Department as well.
There.
All right. Well, 3 is enough to work with. I mean, we've seen some people go pretty far on just 1, when maybe they got stuck early on and then they just limped on with 1 for quite a while.
If one actually gets to answer nearly 20 answers, then they might have a higher chance to win and reach category 5 status. I mean, 10 or 20.
Well, try and be wise with it. 20 seconds on the clock for each question. Of course, with 3 lives, you don't have to worry about walking away till you get to your last life when you might want to walk. Obviously, try and get them all right. Here comes the first question for 20 miles per hour. On average, how many named storms occur in the Western Pacific every year? Is it 2, 12, 26, or 44?
I think it's 26.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Yep, locked in. 26, that is the right answer for 20 miles per hour. Pretty much where we're at this year so far. We've just reached the typical average. Okay, good. Here's the next. What's that?
I'm saying the adversity is the beast in it produces the highest amount of tropical cyclone in the world.
It certainly can be. Here's the next question. Which of these instruments measures air pressure? Is it barometer, hygrometer, lightning detector, or transmissometer?
Barometer.
Well, I think you knew that one. That is the right answer for 30 miles per hour. Yay, everyone clapping in the background over there. Alright, here we go for 35. Which of these storms is not retired in the Atlantic? Is it Katia, Irma, Irene, or Harvey?
Katia?
Katia, final answer?
What was the option again?
Katia, Irma, Irene, or Harvey? 10 seconds.
Okay, Katia.
Final, okay. Katia's locked in, and I can tell you, you're quite doubtful on that one in the end, but it is the right answer for 35 miles per hour. Yep, Katia is still with us. Of course, last used last year. Tropical storm. Here's the next question, which will get us to tropical storm status and your first safe zone. Good luck. Which 2018 storm made a Category 5 landfall in the Philippines? Is it Jebi, Congray, Mangkhut, or Maria?
What was the option again?
2018 storm, which one made a Category 5 landfall in the Philippines? Jebi, Congray, Mangkhut, or Maria?
Mangkhut.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Yep. Locked in. A few seconds remaining there. I didn't quite hear what you were saying, so I just repeated the question.
Mangkhut.
I know you said Mangkhut in the end. I was just when I went to clarify, but there we go. That is the right answer, though. For 40 miles per hour, we are safe and off and running. With 3 lives still remaining, all 3. So that's a good start right there for Trin. All right, how are you feeling then?
It's good. I thought I won't reach even tropical storm status with a quickfire round, but
yeah,
didn't expect that I do not have to spend any life when I reach in there.
All right, let's see if we can keep up the momentum. We'll have 30 seconds on the clock for the next 4 questions, which will get us to hurricane status if we get that far. So here's the first one, question 5, which will get us to 50 miles per hour. Typhoon Kopu's name is derived from which object? Is it a pine cone, a cup, a spoon, or a walrus? Typhoon Kopu, the name of it derived from which object? Pine cone, cup, spoon, or walrus? Pine cone?
I guess so.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, it's locked in. Pine cone. Typhoon Kopu's name derived from which object? I can tell you it's not pine cone. Let's start that again. So, Typhoon Kopu's name derived from which object? Pine cone, obviously not. Cup, spoon, or walrus?
Cup.
Final?
Yeah.
Yep. You've got the right one. It is correct. It sounds quite simple. Kofu Cup.
Yeah.
50 miles an hour. Okay. Well, a little wobble there. 2 lives remaining. Still not doing so bad. Here comes the next question.
I thought it would be somewhere between cup and fine cone.
All right. This is for 60 then, Trin. In 2020, Typhoon Haishen affected which of these countries? Was it the Philippines, China, Vietnam, or Japan?
It's China, probably.
You going with China?
Yeah.
Locked in. Trin, it's not China. This is your last life.
Damn it.
This is for 60 miles per hour. Figure out whether you want to walk away or whether you want to play the question. Here we go again. 30 seconds start now. In 2020, Typhoon Haishen affected which of these countries? Philippines, China, Vietnam, or Japan?
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Locked in. Fingers crossed for you for 60 miles per hour here, Trin. And Philippines, I'm afraid, is the wrong answer as well, which means we're out, Trin. The correct answer there was actually Japan, which was hit by Typhoon Haishen.
Oh.
But that
I
means
thought it was
that we finished up with the target score once again, Trin. It's another 40 miles per hour, so, I mean, that's what you were aiming towards. How are you feeling about that?
very good for me.
Fairly good? Well, that's good to know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want people leaving disappointed. It's a shame we didn't get any Indian questions during that. They were probably later on in the question sheet.
That's not nice.
I know, right? Well,
I
there we
think
go.
I only have reached 75 miles per hour once.
Well, before you leave us, tell us your thoughts about the North Indian cyclone season that we've had this year, or lack of.
Yeah, the basin is kind of like 2022. It's not that much active, but obviously the basin also need a rest after the active season in 2023. But it's fine, I think. Yeah, thing about it.
Well, I know the long-range modelling is possibly throwing out a storm up there in just over a week's time,
Yeah,
so who knows?
in the southern Indian Ocean. Yeah,
Oh
and
no,
I think that might
northern as
affect
well.
Tamil Nadu. Yeah, the northern. I mean, the southern Bay of
The
Bengal.
southern
There
northern,
might
yeah.
be a storm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So it might be
I
lighting up
think
over
that might be
there.
Yeah, I want to. Let's see.
Absolutely. Anything else you'd like to mention before we finish up here? Good opportunity to plug anything that you want to talk about.
No, there's nothing on that, but I really enjoy the game. Actually, I wait for this game always. Yeah, I enjoy this game.
Well, we were certainly overdue a new series, weren't we? So.
Yeah. And I hope to be on a live in 4:30.
Yeah, well, live events coming up probably at the end of the month. I mean, we're certainly going to be celebrating the end of hurricane season on the 30th. And, of course, it's our birthday. Force 13's birthday is the 30th of November as well. So there we have it. Trin there winning 40 miles per hour in the end, getting to stage 2. It was looking good for a while before things went a little bit sour, but we're not feeling too bad about that. That was Trin, and we'll be back again with more on the Super Cyclone Challenge shortly. Welcome back to the Super Cyclone Challenge, where we have more competitors all the way through November. My name is Nathan Foy, once again in the chair, and this time around it's another Force 13 regular who's in the hot seat on this occasion, and I'm pleased to say that we're joined by Lucas Gonzalez. Hello, welcome back.
What's up, guys? Feels good to be here for the Super Cyclone Challenge, and can't wait to hopefully do good this year, since if I remember correctly, I didn't do good the last time I did it. So,
Yes, you got the tropical storm status once or twice, but you are most renowned for winning one of the Super Cyclone Challenge All-In contests, didn't you?
yeah, I think so. I may be wrong, but I honestly don't remember.
It was a fair while ago now, to be fair, but
Yeah.
that was another fun time. We're probably going to do one of those again for the end of hurricane season or maybe around the holiday period, but we'll see how things go. But it's just you tonight. It's just you and the questions and me, but you don't have to worry about me. And it will get you the more correct answers, will get you up that mile per hour tree, which translates into real prizes. Certainly, at least to the dollar amount that you get on the wind speed. Exciting stuff. Now, since you were last here, Lucas, it's changed the format. It's the quickfire round to begin with. What's your take on how that's been on this series? Are you scared of it, or are you relishing the challenge?
Well, since I watched the previous episodes, I mean, I'm proud of Abdullah that he got to 130,
Uh,
but I mean, I guess I'm just gonna, count my chickens before they hatch, and hopefully I'll just surpass Abdullah. That'll be all right.
all right. Well, there's definitely the opportunity to get as many lives as Abdullah got, or more, in this quickfire round. There's a possibility that you could get 11 lives during this if you get all of them right, but with just a 10-second time limit, I would say that's quite unlikely. But anyways, best of luck. Are you ready for your quickfire round?
Yep.
Okay, here we go then. Reel them off as fast as you can. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tell me as many 2020 hurricane landfalling storms. Go.
All right. Laura, Zeta, 11 landfalls?
That's time, I'm afraid. Oh, Lucas, you got 2. Sorry.
I clearly don't remember all the landfalls. It's been that long.
Laura and Zeta, yes, 2 of them, but the others were Hannah, Isaias, Nana, Paulette, Sally, Gamma, Delta, Eta, and Iota.
I thought Central America was. I didn't know Central America was part of the continental U.S.
No, I mentioned any hurricane landfalls.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's a bit of a problem.
This is
Okay.
embarrassing.
Well, 2 lives, people have gone a long way on just 1 life at a time, so who knows how things will go for you. Do you have a target tonight, Lucas?
I mean, I don't, but I'm just gonna try my best to go as far as I can. So,
All right then, best of luck with 2 lives here. Let's begin stage 1, the first question, which will get us to 20 miles per hour. Here it is. Hurricane season covers how many months in the Atlantic per year? Is it 1, 3, 6, or 11?
6.
Final answer.
Yep.
That's the right answer for 20 miles per hour.
Not too bad because hurricane season in the Atlantic starts in June and ends in November.
Yeah, hopefully that sorted out your first question nerves there. Let's go on to question 2 for 30 miles per hour here. What was the strongest hurricane of the 2016 Atlantic hurricane season? Was it Gaston, Lisa, Matthew, or Otto?
Matthew.
You know that one?
Yep.
Sure does. It's the right answer for 30 miles per hour. Build my words there. My cough's
Yep.
come back.
165 miles per hour and 931 millibars, I'm assuming.
I mean, I think that was the official line. It is contested, but that we always use official data on our game shows to avoid confusion. All right, then, here's question 3 for 35 miles per hour. Which high-pressure system greatly influences the track of Atlantic hurricanes? Is it the Bermuda Azores High, the Pacific High, the Florida High, or the Icelandic anticyclone?
The Pacific High, I think.
Is that your final answer?
I think so.
Locked in. Lucas, it's not the Pacific High. Oh, you
I mean, I don't know what the highs
Dumbo.
are anyway, so.
Let's start again. You've got one life left here, Lucas. Make sure you get this, or if you really don't know, you can walk with 30 miles per hour. But here is the question again. Which high-pressure system greatly influences the track of Atlantic hurricanes? The Bermuda Azores High, the Pacific High, which isn't the Florida High, or the Icelandic anticyclone?
You know what? I'm just going to warp past that one because I clearly don't know which ones they are. So I'm just going to stick with 30 miles an hour here.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
All right, Lucas. I mean, it's a brave thing to do. It means you get $30, where it could have been zero if you got the question wrong. What did you think the answer was then? Well, I know at first you thought Pacific High, but what would be the next one?
I have no clue because I clearly didn't have. I've never heard of those kinds of highs before. So. I don't know.
Well, the right answer, and it's the main reason that we get these hurricanes that recurve at various points in the Atlantic, it's the Bermuda Azores High. Sometimes known as the Bermuda High, sometimes the Azores High. We've grouped them together there. Pretty well-known high-pressure system. But, Lucas, you know, don't beat yourself up over that one. I mean, these questions do come up. But it is 30 miles per hour in the end, which is still better off than what Christian did twice in a row. So there's something, eh?
Yeah.
Well, Lucas, before we go, anything you'd like to plug? I know you've got a few of your own projects going on.
What do you mean by projects? Like,
well, you do a lot of flight stuff, don't you?
Oh yeah, so of course I stream Flight Sim on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out my channel where I stream Flight Sim, you can just go to my channel or join my Discord server. I might probably just post a link to it in the comments or whatever. But still, I mean that's something I do like whenever I'm just chilling out or something, and you know. And plus, I'm still trying to grow my server as well, and I'm inching closer to 2,000 subscribers, believe it or not. So, hoping to get there by the end of the year. So,
and you should definitely celebrate those milestones, Lucas. Good stuff there. And we hope to see you around on some of our other live events. You turning up to the end of hurricane season, do you think?
Oh yeah, I cannot wait for that. And I remember when Ethan won the Super Cyclone challenge, like when he went all the way up to the top, and you know, with I know I was definitely there, and I'm just hoping that Ethan will hopefully like defend, you know, because that was crazy.
You won one as well, though. You know, you did.
Yeah.
But,
so I'm hoping I'll be able to tune into the end of hurricane season and, you know, some future live events.
Oh, good. Well, Lucas, it was great having you on. 30 miles per hour in the end, which is still better than nothing. We're finishing up for the night here. We'll be seeing you again for another episode of the Super Cyclone Challenge next weekend.